What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this, well, Spider-Man 2, Avengers 4, and Ant-Man and the Wasp video. So, if you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a like and a subscribe down below if you did enjoy the video. Well, I woke up to some very interesting news here, and we had the new title for the next Spider-Man film possibly leaked by none other than spoiler hound Tom Holland, who is up there with Mark Ruffalo, for people in the Marvel universe who cannot be trusted with spoilers. So it was very funny that they have gone in with an in-joke here, as we have Spider-Man, or Tom Holland, reveal that there's no news about Spider-Man 2 at Ace Comic Con, which is where he posted this Instagram video. And then we see him say that, well, I've got the script, but I'm dead, so how's that going to work? And it was very funny, as it says, Spider-Man Far From Home. So he had that on his iPad. It looks like some sort of digital script, or it could just be an image that had been mocked up, maybe a kind of mock poster. But what we've got here is the fact that it's called Far From Home. Now, I do like that. In my videos previously, I've mentioned that, well, I didn't really have any opinion on what could be a good title for this, but I think that Homecoming, then Far From Home, is pretty funny. I love the way they've gone with that. Homecoming worked on two levels because it was coming home to Marvel, and also we did have Homecoming, well, that was the dance that they were going to in the movie. So Far From Home, we know that they're filming across the world. We will be seeing Peter Parker going to Europe. We could see a French or Swiss version of Gwen Stacy. We know that Mysterio will be one of the villains, and we will have possibly the Sinister Six being set up in this movie. The Scorpion and the Vulture are jailbirds together there, to pardon the pun, in prison. So they could also be formed in this movie, with Mysterio behind some interesting sort of stuff going on, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, which I think is going to be amazing. I never really thought of him being a Spider-Man villain until I saw the film Nightcrawler, and when I heard this news that he had been tipped possibly to play the role of Mysterio, I think that would work really well, because Nightcrawler was amazing. He was also great in Donnie Darko as well. I've not really seen him in any kind of unhinged kind of moments, which is what he is in good old Nightcrawler, which is a fantastic movie, and you really need to go and check that out if you haven't seen it. Now, next up, we've got Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is absolutely ramping up its kind of marketing, because it's out in July, early July in America, but here in Europe and the UK, we're not getting it until August. So I have to apologise, because I probably won't be able to cover this movie as much as I would have liked once it's out, because there will be no review, there will be no Easter eggs video, there will be no post-credit scenes video, because I won't be able to watch the movie till August, which is a very long time. And if you remember back when I kind of brought this to you guys in a video form, well, I said England had better make it worth it. And they did today, as they destroyed Panama 6-1. An absolute goal fiesta for Harry Kane, who is fast becoming the Captain America of the England team. There he is, the Steve Rogers, which, yeah, that's enough World Cup talk, but it's coming home, lads. It's absolutely coming home. Fast forward to a few weeks later, where I just go, oh, where we've been knocked out by Poland, randomly. But this movie will be focusing heavily on the quantum realm. We've had a brand new clip where we did have good old Scott Lang mention the fact that he saw Janet Van Dyne in the quantum realm. So he's had some sort of epiphany or some nightmare or something when he remembers being in the quantum realm, and he remembers seeing Janet Van Dyne zipping around. Now, what I think would be cool here is if Janet was the one who actually saved, or did some sort of magic, I'd say magic, but like technological stuff, to actually save our Scott Lang from the quantum realm, and then that's what caused him to return. Obviously, he did return, well, I'd say easily, but he did manage to return from the quantum realm, so I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. And this movie is running concurrently, seemingly. It's been 2 years since his house arrest here, And I think that this is going to be very, very close to Infinity War. So I think that's going to work out very, very well for how this works. That's where the timeline is sitting here with the movie. So with that in mind, we probably will see some deaths as well in this movie as well. So with the quantum realm being such a huge part of it, it does seem like when he actually mentioned that he saw Janet Van Dyne, he mentions that, well, he saw the end of everything, which isn't the... It's actually possibly the microverse, aka the quantum realm. For this movie era, it is the quantum realm. We are going to see it probably break down, and we will see actually the universe, the multiverse, just crashing into each other, which I think will be really, really cool. And this is why we will see them use the quantum realm in the next movie, because they will use that either for time travel to go through different dimensions, or go into other dimensions and actually take their Infinity Stones, which currently that wouldn't really work in the Marvel Comics world, because there's currently an Infinity storyline, and Peter Quill actually tried to use one of the stones from another dimension, and it didn't work. Someone came in from that dimension to take it back, because they want it for their own Infinity Gauntlet itself. So it's very curious to see where they will be going with that and how that will actually work. But Kevin Feige has said that this movie does directly connect to Infinity War and Avengers 4. So with that in mind, I think it's going to be very heavily where this goes. But there are 2 post-credit scenes for the movie, and, well, I definitely think that that will be the Wasp turning to dust, because she only plays a little part in the upcoming Avengers 4, and with this we do have Scott Lang playing a huge part in Avengers 4 if the backstage photos are anything to go by. So I definitely think that one of these will actually be possibly Hank Pym and Janet and the Wasp turning into dust. The second post-credit could possibly be Captain Marvel maybe being in the quantum realm, or it could simply be Ant-Man popping up and going to Iron Man saying, I've got a plan, I can sort this out. So that'd be really cool to see where that goes. Now we know that the quantum realm is a big part, so there is that. And the first reactions have come out for the movie saying it is possibly one of the best Marvel sequels of all time. I beg to differ, because Civil War has happened and is a thing, so that was arguably, or inarguably, in my opinion, the best sequel yet, but we'll have to see. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe. If you want to see a Luke Cage review as well, I've got 3 more episodes to go once I've edited and put this up, so let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want an Easter egg video, let me know. I'm very, very behind on Luke Cage, because I have been working on weekends. I've not been able to watch the whole thing and do a video for you. But that is it. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.